want to set that screen in a way where the intention is it's going to be easiest for you to get into shooting position once you've set that screen. So you angle it in a way that is optimal to you being able to set up for that shot as quickly and as easily as possible. So it's all about intent. Who are you trying to get open? Who is the screen being set for? Whoever the screen is being set for, that's the way you angle it to get to the result of that play as quickly and easily as possible. If you're setting a screen like at the top of the key for the ball handler, so the ball handler uses your screen, he hits your screen, the defender runs into your screen, but now the ball handler passes off to another teammate on the wing, and then the player that had the ball, that passed the ball to the wing player, he then cuts to the basket for a give and go. Now you're setting a screen in a way where so that the ball handler who gives up the ball can then cut to the basket as quickly and easily as possible. You angle that screen in the best possible way so he can make the best possible cut that he can. So have an intention for the screen and have a way to communicate that intention to your teammates. And then when they use the screen, have that screen be optimal for whatever the result of the play is supposed to be. Now let me just hit on the communication part real quick, because it's vital that you have as much clear communication on the court as possible. Whatever you need to do to communicate, here's the screen I'm setting. When I set it here in this place at this angle, this is what I want you to do. Whatever you have to do to communicate that to your teammates so it's clear, so everybody's on the same page and everybody knows the intention of the screen, you do that. Whether it's before the game even starts, or even if it's like you have to call a timeout because people are getting confused and don't know what's going on, or if you have to go up and get in your teammate's ear during a dead ball situation, say, hey, look, this is what happens when I do this in this situation, just to make it, whatever you have to do to make sure communication is clear, you need to do that. So many times out here, I see teams, players, that they're making mistakes, they're playing badly, but only because they're not communicating with each other. Like individually, they're good players and can make good plays, but because they're not communicating their intentions with each other, they don't know what the other's doing, so as a team, they're failing. So don't be shy to communicate what's going on. If you're a beginner, don't be afraid to ask what's going on, why and how things are taking place. Make sure you ask. This is not the time to be timid. Tell people what you're trying to do, what the intentions are. Ask if you don't know. Don't make that mistake. To finish up with the topic of strategy, let's talk about not overusing the screening strategy. Because just like with any other strategy, if you overuse it or you overexpose it to the other team, the more they see it, the more they're able to then adjust to it and take it away from you. So if you start the game by always angling screens, eventually a competent defense is going to catch on to that, and they're going to be able to read your screens, and you're going to be telegraphing what those screens are being used for, thus making those screens less and less effective as the defense adjusts. So there's two ways you can go about doing this.